2020 is finally near the end. Feels like ages ago that the quarantine and lockdown was announced. I don't usually commit to New Year's resolutions because I don't wait a whole year to start implementing something. However, usually near the end of each year, I reflect on the year as a whole. During the pandemic, it feels like all I had time for was reflecting and thinking. What if we lived in a world where 2020 never happened? Let's think of a hypothetical world where COVID never happened and we lived in a normal year. What might happen? As a student, the most important part would be the memories and experiences. Things like senior prom, club events, sports, and music-related events. As a high schooler, we live in this bubble of a small-knit community because most of us haven't been exposed to a lot of the real world. The events that happened as a senior or junior would define us. Experiences during second semester senior year was also lost. If we still had these opportunities, more friendships could have been formed and had proper closure. Senior prom can have that special place in our hearts, and maybe you could have created that memory with that special person. Other than student life, I wondered how game communities and sports would have been different if events happened and everything was in person. These two were hit hard because you had to have in-person interactions, games, or sports to thrive. I wondered if certain NBA teams would have done better if there was no pause. Perhaps a different team would have been crowned the NBA champion. Or I couldn't help but wonder what the narrative would have been if super majors continued. Some players were making huge leaps to the top, but now that success will be put in an indefinite stop. Although I wish we can go back and live in a normal 2020, like everything I've just mentioned, this is all a what-if scenario. The current 2020 opens doors for change, new ideas, new hobbies, new realization. We can fantasize what could have happened, but things won't be the same, and that's okay. So 2020 will be written down as one of the most historical time periods. However, this historical year isn't over. But more so, a sequel is about to be written.